Today I'm cooking egg sambal. It's a simple and quick meal, ready in 20 minutes. The hard-boiled eggs are just done with a moist center, and the sambal is mildly spicy with a sprinkling of sweet onions. It's perfect with some white rice and also delicious with nasi lemak. This recipe is for 6 servings. Place a saucepan on the stove. Add 6 room temperature eggs in the saucepan. Otherwise, the inside may not be fully cooked. My eggs are about 3 to 4 days old. This makes it easier to peel the shell off them. Add enough water to almost submerge the egg. I use about 500 ml, which cover about 90% of each egg. Then add half teaspoon of salt and half tablespoon of vinegar to the saucepan. Give the water a light stir and switch on the heat to medium to bring it to a boil. After 4 minutes, the eggs are boiling vigorously. Reduce the heat to low and continue boiling for another 6 more minutes. This is to prevent the eggs from cracking while boiling, as if the water is too vigorous, the eggs will bounce too much and crack. Meanwhile, prepare another basin of cold water to shock the eggs. I just add water and some ice cubes. Set it aside while waiting for the eggs to cook. Shocking the eggs helps to make it easier to peel and stop cooking it from the residual heat. After 6 minutes, the eggs are cooked perfectly. Switch off the heat. Immediately scoop the eggs with a strainer and submerge them into the prepared cold water. Let them sit for about 5 minutes. Now, let's peel them. Let's try cracking the egg. Dip it in water often and peel off the shells. This is quite difficult as the outer membrane is still stuck to the egg. I am cracking and dipping them again. Oops, some of the white have peeled off too. This is not a perfectly peeled egg. I am cracking the egg one by one and letting them continue soaking in the cold water, so the water can seep through the shell and it will be easier to peel, resulting in a perfect smooth egg. Now, let's try again. It is so much easier to peel the eggs now. I keep dipping the cracked egg in water while peeling to separate the eggshell membrane from the egg. This helped me remove large amount of shell at once. Alright, all done? Lovely, set it aside. Set them aside. Now let's make the sambal. I have washed and dried the saucepan. Place it on the stove. Pour in 300 grams of sambal paste or leftover sambal if you have it. The links to the sambal recipe is in the see more link. Add 60 grams or 1 medium size of sliced red onions, half tablespoon of fish sauce, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and about 50 ml of water. If the sambal is thicker, you can add a little bit more water. Switch on the heat to medium and stir to combine all the ingredients. Let it cook for 5 minutes or until the onions is soft and the consistency of the sambal becomes slightly thicker. After 3 to 4 minutes, the sambal is quite homogeneous. Reduce the heat to low to reduce splattering. Add the eggs and cook for another 1.5 minutes, gently stirring consistently. Alright, it's done. Switch off the heat and our simple sambal eggs are done. Place the egg sambal onto a serving plate or a bowl. Garnish with some chopped cilantro. Let's eat! Wow, the sambal is fragrant with a light spice. The egg yolks make the sambal creamy, and the egg white is just right. It is a delight to have with some rice. Enjoy! This is Home Cooking with Somjit. Thank you and bye bye!